This tutorial is about how to enter survey response data of one variable into SPSS. Assign the value label to the Likert scale. I have the variable data happiness in the presentation. The construct happiness was measured on a Likert scale and consisted of 5 questions or items pertaining to happiness. A scale or tool that measures a construct with multiple questions or items is called a reflective measure, as it asks about the phenomena under study in different ways with different type of questions. On the other hand, if any construct that is measured on a single item is called a formative measure. Since happiness consists of 5 questions and a 5-point Likert scale, this would be considered a reflective index, reflective scale, or reflective construct. This happiness tool consists of 5-point Likert scale from strongly disagree to strongly agree. Strongly disagree means 1, disagree means 2, neutral is 3, agree is 4, and strongly agree is 5. Let's enter the 5-item responses in the SPSS. But first, we need to create 5 question items in SPSS. I'll name the items H1 to H5, then assign the labels to the response values, and then enter the data in SPSS. Let's just create 5-item happiness scale in SPSS. Let's just now assign the value labels to these items. Click on the value and then click on the 3-dotted option, and this dialog box will pop up. Type in first the value. If you remember, the first value was strongly disagree, which is 1. Type in the value 1 and also type in the label, which was strongly disagree, and then click add. This response category will be added, and then type in 2, and that would be disagree. Just to make sure, yes, that is disagree. And then click add. Then the value 3 would be neutral and hit add. Then 4 would be agree. And the 5th option would be strongly agree, and then hit add. Once you have assigned the value label to one item or question, you can copy and paste it to the rest of the items. If the response category is the same, you can copy and paste this value to the rest of these responses. To do so, right-click this value label. It will be grayscaled, and copy, and then select by left clicking and dragging to the rest of the options, and these also will be grayscaled, and right click and paste. Value labels for rest of the items will be added. Then we have the measure. Currently all the items except for the first one is selected as unknown. For the first one, we need to select it as an ordinal data. Once the ordinal data has been selected, right click when it's gray and copy and paste it to the all of the items. So in a quick and easy way, we can copy and paste the measure as well as value label to the rest of the items. We just need to create one value label for one item and copy and paste to the rest of the items. So this is how survey data is entered in SPSS. This was just a single variable with only 5 items and a 5-point Likert. Usually survey data includes many variables with multiple items and different response types, such as 1 to 7 Likert, or 1 to 5 Likert, or 1 to 7, or binary as well as dichotomous data. Let's just enter data into SPSS. Go to the data view, and you will notice from H1 till H5, 5 columns have been added. Now I have to enter the data. As mentioned previously, we can copy and paste data one by one, or copy all the data at once and paste it over to the SPSS. Also type in the data. At this point, I have already entered the data in an Excel sheet. copy all this numeric data, right click or press Ctrl+C, and then move it over to the SPSS, and I'll right click in the first cell under H1 and click paste. All the data will be copied over to the SPSS datasheet. This was quick and easy way to enter the data in SPSS. We created 5 happiness items on a 5-point Likert scale with an ordinal response type, as it was an ordinal data from 1 to 5, and it was from strongly disagree to strongly agree, entered from an Excel sheet to SPSS.